Hi, everyone. Anastasia here with One Cosmic Heart. It has been a really, really, really long time since I did a live. I kind of took the summer off for some different reasons. But anyway, this morning I was inspired to pull a couple of tarot cards for the collective. So that's what I'm going to do. If anyone wants to jump on and leave a comment in the comment box, I'm happy to pull a card for them if they'd like. I would be happy to do that. And for those of you that don't know me, I do not read tarot cards professionally. They're for fun for me. I work with other kinds of card decks, but this is just for fun. So I have 2 cards that I pulled. I'm going to be reading from my little tiny booklet. It's a really beautiful card deck, and I hope that this, has some meaning, resonates with some folks, inspires, and it's just meant to be fun. So I don't have the pretty little box that they came in. It's downstairs, but it's this card deck that I'm pulling from today, Joie de Vivre Tarot, and it's Paulina Cassidy. She's the artist, as well as she did everything. She did the artwork and she did the information for the deck. And it's really working with like fairy energy, fairies, and woodland creatures. So really sweet. This is the first one I pulled, which is the 9 of Swords. So I hope you can see that. I'll read the description and then I'll show the card again if people want. So 9 of Swords. Okay. The keywords for this card are perspective, oppression, anxiety, hope, and light. So she writes, frozen by fear, woe. So woe is the little character here. Okay, there you go. Sits in a tree, terrified by the piranha-like creatures around him. If only he were to look up and see the heart flowers dangling from the branches, he'd discover that a change in perspective makes all the difference in the world. Turning up my volume here. Okay. When worry and anxiety overtakes your life, it is time for some soul searching and mind healing. Change will begin once you recognize that you need a change. Release those mental fears and have faith that there is always a solution. Okay, so that is the 9 of Swords. He does look pretty. He looks pretty distraught to me. But yeah, if you look around, there's always something positive and always something hopeful. Okay, so the next card and the last card for this little pull today is 8 of Coins. And let me just get to that page here. 8 of Coins. Okay, this one is I think a pretty card. I mean, not that the other one wasn't pretty, but the other one definitely had some, anxiety issue. So 8 of Coins, there's a little fox there. There's a little cauldron. All right, let's see if I can do this. So the keywords for this card are productivity, invention, skill, dedication, and innovation. Wearing a celestial cap of purple, a fox wizard, Magus, toils away at a potion. He's completely focused on his task at hand. The fruits of his labor in the form of coins hang from branches and decorate his hat. Through practice, his abilities have become exceptional. Oh, I love that. So that's a little key sentence. Through practice, his abilities have become exceptional. Put your energy towards building and utilizing your skills. You have a lot on your plate that needs to be accomplished. By committing yourself to the task at hand, the results will be better than imagined and will yield profit. Enthusiasm and dedication will get you noticed. Cool. Hi, HD. Nice to see you. Did you want me to pull a tarot card? I'm not a tarot reader. I'm going to say that again. I'm not a tarot reader, so I'm reading from my little book. But if anyone wants me to pull a card for them, I'll stay on for another 5 or 10 minutes or so. And I'm just going to jump over to the Facebook page. Hi, Dawn. I don't know if Dawn, are you still here? Let me know. I like doing these. Like I said earlier, I work with other card decks. I work with frequency numbers, and I have a deck for those. So that's one that I work with regularly with people. And this is just for fun because I was inspired to do this and I needed a little inspiration myself. Okay, cool. Let me see. So, oh, great. Okay. So I can see the same comments. I haven't done this for a while. I can see the same comments on my StreamYard that I do in Facebook. So I'll just stick to one of them here. Okay. Cool. How are you doing, HD? Are you guys, I was talking to a friend last night and she said that the weather maps down in Florida, she said, look like spaghetti because they can't really figure out the track of the storm that's coming up your way. So that's what she said to me, that the lines just look like spaghetti thrown on a wall. So I hope you and your family are well. Hope everyone in Florida and in the trajectory of that storm as well. And I did say a prayer this morning and I did a little visualization that that storm really would just break apart and all you'd get is rain and gentle rain, because we know even like heavy rain can produce damage. So hoping, that my prayers will be combined with other people's prayers for that. Hi, Via. Yeah, you got me live. I'm pulling tarot cards for people, and I do it kind of in a weird way where I let them pop out. So if you want a card, let me know. Okay, cool. All right, that's good to hear, HD, that you're not really you're not in the cone. I haven't heard that phrase before. You're not in the cone. Yeah. Just holding. If anybody else wants to do that, just imagine that storm breaking apart up in, like what I imagined. I'm just going to share this with you. I saw the storm breaking apart, not close to the earth, but way up in the sky, like just dissipating, like moving up and out. And then whatever came down was rain and gentle rain. So that's what I'm hoping for. Okay. So this is for HD. You got the Emperor. Okay, I'm gonna grab my book and then I'll bring the card back up again. HD, you might already be familiar with all this. I don't know. I know you're into astrology. So it's not a long description. Okay, here you go. The Emperor. Hope you can see that without a heavy glare. Okay, I just want to make sure I got the right card. Okay. Keywords are structure, willpower, authority, practicality, and control. The confident and structured Emperor, Eminence, has earned his wisdom through experience. His ram's antlers and warrior headgear signify his great leadership and authority. His dragon companions, Order and Conviction, stand by him in the coordination of systematic plans. In a position of strength, Eminence is clothed in sunlight gold, symbolic of growth and comfort. He's an ideal source of advice due to his scrutinizing ability to see through the most clever of disguises. He is defender of the vulnerable and rejecter of the lazy. Have confidence in your ability to embrace control and structure in your life. Consider all facts, remain grounded, and make sure of your inner strength, as that is what makes you a leader. Connection with discipline will bring you closer to realizing goals. So let me know if any of that resonated. Sorry, I was reading the book and trying not to move my hand, but I realized I was, and there you go. Oh, yes. It's such a sweet deck. It's called Joie de Vivre Tarot. So I think that's French for joy of life, Joie de Vivre. And it's like it's fairy and woodland, and it's such a pretty deck. It's done by Paulina Cassidy, and I know she's put out more than one deck. I don't have her other ones, but I've seen them. I've definitely seen them. Okay. So, Thea, I'll pull a card for you. Yes, go have fun. Get off your butt, girl. You're welcome. You make me laugh. I think that card I pulled for you is in the front of the book, and I believe those are the Arcana cards, Arcana. I think those are like the major cards of the deck. So again, I don't know tarot very well, but when I've heard other people talk about it or had a reading, those are like the power cards. So they're all beautiful, but that's like, there's like, I don't know, maybe 10 or 12 like power cards. Okay. This is for Thea, and it's the 3 of Cups. This is a really pretty card. To get out of the glare. Okay. Oh, the court cards. Okay, cool. All right, let me look that up, and then I'll bring the picture up because I like for people to look at the picture while I'm reading. Cups, 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 cups. 3 of Cups. Here we go. Sorry if it moves around. I do apologize. Okay, keywords for this is celebration, joy, abundance, partnership, and indulgence. Okay, she names all of her characters. I think it's so cool. Gleam, glitter, and glow dance together in celebration of their blessings and achievements. Their dancing and music regenerates the heart's magic and replenishes the spirit's joy. Waters of vitality spring forth from 3 cup flowers on glitter's head. Glow supplies a plethora of fruit, a symbol of abundance. The scarab beetle dancing at their feet carries a message of regeneration and creation. All that you have put effort towards begins to flourish. Celebrate your life's wellspring of nourishment with loved ones and friends. Happiness and well-being bring forth feelings of vitality and replenishment. So I hope that there was something in that one for you. I know. I think they're so beautiful. And in person, the colors aren't super vibrant. They're like a little washed out, but her detail is beautiful. Oh, good. I'm glad it resonates. Her detail is really beautiful. And there are some colors that, well, you know what? No, the colors are kind of like, they're soft. They're like pastel-y. It looks like she works with like pastel colors, like light. So if it's a purple, it's a light purple. If it's a blue, it's a light blue. But they're really sweet. Really sweet. Is anybody else on that might want a card for me? And thanks for hanging out with me this morning. I'll wait just a couple more minutes in case anybody does want a card. And then for those that jumped in at the very beginning, I pulled 2 cards for the collective, and you can just go back and take a listen. 9 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Those were the ones that I pulled for the group, and they spoke really strongly for me as well. I don't see anybody else on, so maybe one more minute. Maybe I'll stick around till 10:30. and then I'll let y'all go. So I hope everyone has a nice day. It's nice here. I've had a lot of rain this summer, but necessary. And the sun's out, and it's like nice. I don't know. It's what's the temp? It's around the low 70s, so it's not too hot. Really comfortable. Great for walking. Great for being outdoors. Let me pop over to Facebook, see if there's any more. No, I think what I'm seeing, like I said, in Facebook is what I'm seeing in StreamYard. So, Thea, and you can private message me if you want. Is everything? Oh, thanks. Yes, we're good. I was just going to ask you how things are in Greece. Extremely hot. Yeah, it always is in the summer. It's hot, it's dry. I think did I hear about some fires somewhere? I don't know if it's on the mainland. I thought I heard that just recently. I hope not. Fires everywhere. Earth is heating up, burning up, humid. Um, so I hope you're safe and well. Okay, I don't see anybody else on, so lots of fires. I'm sorry. On the mainland? Ah, it's awful. It's so awful. Seems like every year now in Greece too. Oh, goodness. Okay, prayers for all the people affected by extreme weather, and on roads too. Wow, just praying for people to be safe, um, loved ones and your animals to be safe for sure, and property, of course, as well. It's a tough time. It's really a tough time on the planet. I'm so sorry. We'll just keep sending prayers for that to be literally squashed, like for the least amount of destruction. So, yeah, it's really tragic. My heart is still in Maui. So sad. And then I met a woman who experienced something very similar up in Canada. Lost her home to fire. Um, just lost everything, literally everything. People have nothing, so people are like needing to find housing and just everything, food, shelter. So I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that you're experiencing that. Okay. I didn't want to end on a sad note, but okay, I'll reach out to you. Thanks for watching, everyone. I know, it's sad, but it's something that I can't go into it now. It's something that's sad, and something that is being brought to our attention because there needs to be change. So, let's keep everyone in our thoughts. Let's keep the highest in our thoughts for everyone that's been affected. And I'm praying for no more of that to happen. I'm done with it. I'm done. We don't need to learn lessons like that. We don't need any of that anymore. Yeah, it's really about moving into a more loving place on earth where we support each other, love each other, where there's abundance at every turn. And I mean, whatever abundance means to you, it's not just financial security, although that's important. It's abundance in every area of your life, and feeling safe and feeling loved and knowing that you're provided for, and just being able to create beautiful things and being able to share those, and for everyone to thrive and flourish. That's why we're here. That's why we have all these gifts. Everyone has such beautiful and unique gifts, and we're here to share them with each other in an easy and joyful way. I really believe that. Sometimes that's not what we experience, but that is what we were created for. that we all carry that God spark. We are a piece of the Creator. So we're not here to suffer. I don't care what anybody tells you, and I'm sorry, I don't care what any church organization tells you. They can say that. Maybe I'll just end on this, my little rant for today. They can say that, but if you ask God, if God wants suffering for us, the answer is a big hell no. It's a big hell no. Yeah, we have lessons to learn, but they can come in easy ways. They can be brought to us in easy ways, and they can be released in easy ways. So this struggle has been a construct that we've been dealing with for thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of years, and it's not necessary. Um, Not in the new earth that is coming, not in the new earth that is here, not in the new earth that people are creating. So I will leave you with that. Um, Thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate you all, and you're all very special to me. So thanks so much. Have a blessed day.